Hey guys, how you doing? I'm just here checking out my babies. My little baby birds. We have some Rhode Islands that are just getting so big. They're surpassing our other chickens, and they're just younger than the others. It's just mind-boggling. Anyways, I want to do a Sixx today because I have recently made a discovery. And it kind of blew my mind, actually. Somewhere along the lines between 2021, I think it was in 2021 where I actually reached, I guess, either the top or the bottom, depending on your perspective always. But somewhere between then and now, I've lost somebody very close to me. And I just found out today. I mean, it's kind of interesting when you go 2 years and then realize that someone or something very close is gone. And you know what that is? An entire human being. How do you lose a human being? Well, first off, quit eating sugar. But what I'm getting to is I actually have lost, and I just did it today, went into the bathroom, got on the scale for the first time in several weeks because I've given up looking at scales, and I was down to 185 pounds. That's right, 185 pounds. And I remembered, and I came out and told Sweet, I remembered in 2021, me coming out of the bathroom the same way on the same scale, same bathroom too, and telling her, honey, I am over 285 pounds. At the time I was 288 pounds. And today I got on the scale at 185. So I have lost 103 pounds since 2001. 103 pounds. So I've actually lost somebody very close to me. So close, in fact, they were inside of me, on me, hanging and clinging to me, and now they're gone completely. And then usually when I'm that close to anything or anybody, I'm going to miss it. But I don't miss this at all, and I didn't even realize it was gone until today. So I got to tell you, I'm very proud. I'm going to look for a couple videos or pictures or something so I can show you the difference between then and now. And I'll put them over here somewhere along this point. But I feel fabulous. I'm happy with having lost another human being off of my body. It's kind of funny. You don't think about those things. It's like, wow, could you imagine? Even Sweet and I, in 2012, Sweet and I walked the entire peninsula of Baja California, Mexico, 850 miles. It took us 74 days to do it, and we did it during the summertime. Completely insane, sweated. I lost 60 pounds. When I left, I was obese still. And when I got back, even after losing 60 pounds, I was still heavier, substantially heavier than I am now. And I can't tell you, and when we practiced and we're getting ready to do that walk, we would put a 60-pound bag on our backs, both of us, full of rocks and bricks, backpack, and we'd walk 10 miles with a backpack full of rocks and bricks. And it was excruciating. And that was only 60 pounds. Imagine living with that hanging all over your body. That's really what it's like. It's like taking 103 pounds, putting it in a backpack and putting it on my body or your body and walking around with that backpack for no apparent reason other than you can't say no to sugar. For me, it was more than just sugar. It was carbs, it was starch, and it took a while for me to get to that point. I thought keto was a solution. It wasn't for me. But between there and carnivore or even lions is where I found myself falling into and sitting, not falling necessarily, but hanging out in that space between lion's diet, which would be extremely carnivore, to a light keto, because I still find myself in that area and feeling the most comfortable. But what's interesting about it is once I reached a certain point, my body knew and was comfortable with what I was consuming and the lack of sugar, and I had adapted to my diet. I realized that even when I have fallen off or ate something that was high in carbs or did any of those things, it didn't have any effect whatsoever on my weight. My weight didn't go up. As a matter of fact, it continued to go down. So whatever it was I was consuming, it was getting burned, it was being used as fuel, and it wasn't staying, and it wasn't sticking around. And I remember telling my wife there was a few poochy, pouchy little things around my body that I really wish I didn't have, because it made me self-conscious to even to be naked in front of my wife of 20 plus years. That's not a great place to be when you feel that way about your own body, that type, and I did. And I don't anymore. Matter of fact, for the first time ever, I was outside gardening without a shirt on because I felt good about myself. And even one of our lady neighbors walked by and says, "Is that Sixx with his shirt off?" Like that. So that felt good. It was good. It's good for you. It's good for me. It's good for everybody. So I just wanted to let you know that I have lost an entire human being. And I feel good about it. I really, really do. So there you have it. Wonderful discovery today. Looked at the scale and found out that that other thing that was clinging to me is not there anymore. So I do not want to continue going down though. I think I'm going to plateau around here. So I'm going to look, because I feel really good. I'll show you a picture. But I don't have any. Look at this. There's no love handles here on me at all, baby. They're gone. It's smooth all the way down. And I think I'm going to have to start doing some ab work so I get the six-pack back. I mean, after all, it is my namesake, right? So that's my experiment for today. I just wanted to let you guys know that I made a wonderful discovery. I feel fabulous. I'm so glad. And 103 pounds to be specific, but more than 100 pounds since 2021. Today, I'm not even sure of the date today, but that's how long it took me to get here. And that was without really trying, because I didn't set my goal to be that. It just turned out that way. I didn't know that when I started. I didn't know losing 100 pounds was even something that was possible, but it is. So anyhow, if you haven't subscribed, leave a comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Even if you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. I don't really care. Just engage with me and let me know how you feel about what's happening with you and your diet, but also the accomplishment, because I feel really proud. And I just can't tell you how wonderful it is. So stay carnivore, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll get you on the next one.